I have a plan involving this to not have the evil sneaky snacker break into my enclosures and eat my big caterpillars and chrysalides. I think the top holes, I think they ate chrysalides. Let me show you what I'm trying. Remember this? It's little. It's the little enclosure. Its sides are actually feel sturdier than what is on the other enclosures I have, but I still think something could bite through that. So I'm going to make little covers that will attach to the wood, right, of this. So this is like metal. They shouldn't be able to chew through this, I would hope. And then I'll put my big caterpillars in it. So I'll let you know. We'll see how it goes. I'm using these little Velcro sticky squares to attach it so it can come off if I need to take it off for some reason. All right, one side is done. Let me go do the rest. My miniature monarch fortress is complete. Covered all around. All right, I'm gonna move them in. You know, this rolling up leaf stems in the bouquet, I'm wrapping the paper towel around them and then putting it in the floral tube has really been working well. Like, I like it better than taking stem cuttings, and then you can leave the stem and let new leaves grow and just keep cutting off the leaves, and you can wash the leaves too before feeding them. It's a lot easier than a stem. I like it. All right, we're all in. Had to do a couple things different. I use the seed starting tray insert to hold the floral tubes because the kombucha bottles that I normally use made the cuttings too tall because this is a small enclosure. But the floral tubes actually fit in here perfect. It's actually working out very nice. And I can just pull this whole little tray in and out very easily to refresh and clean up, and then tuck it back inside. Well, there. So I actually really like it, and I like that they are secure. There. Perfect. Do y'all remember who he is? Tell me in the comments. Is he a friend or foe to caterpillars? Do you remember? Here's another one. Oh my gosh, look, here's a foe for sure. This is an assassin bug. They do horrible things to caterpillars. Awful, awful, awful. Fortunately, caterpillars don't end up on cone plants, so I'm not so concerned, but there's 4 of these guys on this plant right now. But I'd rather have them here than on my blue milkweed, that's for sure. I just built a square from a little shelving thing, and I'm gonna plant some of the pipevine that I just got in from Joyful Butterfly inside of there, and then the pipevine can weave around through the little grates. And I think that's a pipevine swallowtail. It is a pipevine swallowtail. Hello, I haven't seen one of you in a while. Thank you for visiting my garden. Yes. You enjoy those red pentas. They're here just for you. This is the pipevine swallowtail that hosts on the pipevine I was just planting. And the polydama swallowtails host on it as well. This little Gulf fritillaria that just landed right in front of me. Hello, gorgeous. So while I was in that spot putting the pipevine in that little planter, I noticed there's a little privet senna coming up. And so I'm gonna pluck it out of the ground and stick it in a pot. Oh my goodness, you are beautiful. I'm gonna go get some pictures since it's just being so still. But here's the pot. What I usually do when I find the little ones, I'll put like 3 or 4 of them in one pot. Here's the plant. Until they get bigger, then I can separate them out. Oh, look at there. There's another low one. We'll get that too. All right, so the little planter is full. Pipevine from Joyful Butterfly. I have 4 little plants in there. In the planter beside it, there is a Mexican sunflower I had growing, so I stuck it in here. Look how big it's getting. Look, the little pipevine and Gulf fritillaria are still here. I also put some blue-eye grass. I had ordered that from Joyful Butterfly too, just to see what it does, and it's actually really happy here in this planter. And then there's a wild lime, a little wild lime tree that's in its pot growing back. And then the planter beside that, I have a privet senna that needs watered. It needs more. Look at this. Let's go help you out. Poor thing. Look at the soil's all shrunk down. We're gonna get you into a bigger pot. Yeah, we'll take care of you. And I've got some more pipevine from a previous order I planted in there. Look at that nice big pot. It will be so much happier in there. It already had some soil in it. Oh, that's so much better. I just put it right back in the same spot because it was happy there. It just needed water. I'm gonna give it a nice big drink. And while we're here, I wanna collect some of these seeds for the rue. It looks like they're all empty. Huh. Maybe there's 1 or 2. Let's go shake them out. Little planter over here, only got 1 coming up, so I don't think anything came out. Let me grab another one of these. Okay, I got another one. Let's see if anything falls out. Oh, yep, I saw a couple fall out. Oh, there's some more in this one. There we go. Get some more rue. See if any of those will germinate. Look at the colors of this cool thing. I'm gonna go find out. Whoop, it might be a leaf hopper. Where'd you go? It certainly did look, oh, there it is. It certainly did look like it hopped. Okay, so this guy is indeed a leaf hopper. It is the broad-headed sharpshooter, and it's called that because it can shoot a sharp stream of liquid waste from its rear end when it's disturbed. So I'm just gonna leave this little one be. It just eats plant life. It's not harmful to anything, but it sure has beautiful coloring, and that big white dot is pretty fabulous. See, this coneflower is totally leaning out into the walkway. So we're just going to give it something to lean on. There we go. That's better. I just brought a trellis piece that I had up and put it behind the giant ironweed so it will stand up. I think that looks so pretty, and look how it's blooming. It's absolutely gorgeous. So this is what it looks like from behind with the trellis piece. And then look what was under it. Like all these Orangium and Tegrafoliums that are potted in little wetland pots were down there, and it was laying on top of them. So now they'll get better sun. And that actually fits in really well in the walkway because I have my trellis hemp vine here, which is starting to bloom. There's a couple blooms. And now right beside it, the tall giant ironweed will be standing upright. It's starting to rain, yay. All right, I'm gonna run in, I'll be back. Hello, beautiful. This is a golf fritillary on one of my coneflowers. I went back and pulled out another trellis and put it in this garden to hold my round leaf thoroughwort up, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But right now, I mean, we're just loving this little golf fritillary moment. Okay, here we go. Had to do a little walkway clearing again. So there's the trellis with the giant ironweed. We got interrupted by rain, which I swear the raindrops probably evaporated before they hit the ground. And then here is the second trellis, and it's holding up my round leaf thoroughwort, which I love. I think that looks pretty back there now with those plants standing up instead of laying backwards. Look who's growing tall. I remember last year at this time, just waiting and waiting to see what this is gonna do. And now I know, but I'm still excited to see those blooms again. This is my ovate leaf plantain. I love it. It really stands out here with its broad leaves with all the little asters and tick seed behind it. And then there's my swamp rose, waiting to see a bloom on it. It's thundering. It's really ominous over that way, but look what I got right here. So like I'm watering because I'm thinking that's not coming to me, and some of these plants really need watered. But I'm probably gonna head in and then see if it's gonna pass or what, and then come back out. Woo! That's some good rain. I am freshening up the salad bar. Has put a new giant milkweed leaf and a new collection of balloon milkweed, and it worked. We did well through the night, and not only that, my husband has set go in there some traps, one on the tall table behind me where I keep my enclosures, and he's caught there and other areas in the garden. We have to be really careful where we put them. We don't use poisons or anything, and actually it's like his thing, because I don't want to know. I don't want to know, even though they need to be gone. I don't like the idea of anything living suffering. But okay, that's all we're going to talk about that. But these guys are nice and safe. Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday. I'm in my garden room, and up in the corner is a mournful sphinx moth. And so I'm going to use my net and hands and get him out of my garden room. I just wanted to show him to you real quick. He's hanging on to the net. Isn't he cool? Look at his wings vibrating. Okay, he just flew off over here. It looks like it landed. Let me go see. Yes, look. On this crepe myrtle tree that just keeps coming back. So I've left it here. I don't know how it ended up in my garden room, but it's happened before. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. All right. We're going to let you be now. Oh, there you go. I just pulled these guys out and I noticed, well, they went off to molt, but look, my first chrysalis in here and it pupated on the wood. That's interesting. I guess they would. It would seem more like a branch. All right, this is fabulous. I came out to get some more cuttings of balloon milkweed, and look who I found. It's so good to see that somebody was able to survive out in my balloon milkweed jungle, all those wild predators. But you're coming in now, mister. Yeah, you're coming in. And we are all freshened up. Look at all the milkweed in there. This is really working nicely. I really like using this and how it holds the, floral tubes. This is, sometimes something awful happens, but it leads me to try new things. I kind of like it. I'm half thinking of ordering, oh, come on, more of these and making my husband build them. He built this one for me because I don't like assembling things, because I can keep them secure or more secure. I mean, it's not a guarantee, but it's better. So yesterday, well, let's start with Monday. Monday, I was out, I filmed a little, and then it started to rain, and I went in and started watching soccer, and that was the end of that. And then yesterday, I came out and did my live with my members, and then it started raining, and I went in and started watching soccer, and that was the end of that. Plus, it continued raining, like the rain didn't stop. I would have come back out. And man, those soccer games on Monday were so good. And Portugal, that was so fun to watch them beat Germany in penalty kicks, 2 games in a row going to penalty kicks. That was incredible. And the United States plays tonight, which this will be going up Thursday, so we'll know. We'll know if they won, but right now I don't know. So I'm just doing a walk through the garden because honestly, I feel like I haven't been out here. You can tell because look. And we'll just do a quick walk through and then I gotta get to editing. There's a good game on today at 1. Who is it? I remember thinking, oh, I want to go in and watch that. But now I can't think of who it is. Anyway, I'm gonna edit and watch soccer. I'm gonna multitask. These guys keep getting taller. I keep cutting it back and it gets taller and it's not blooming. I mean, it's going to, and when it does, it's going to be spectacular, but maybe it's telling me I'm not going to bloom till I get as tall as I want. So you need to stop trimming me. I think that's what it's trying to say. So maybe I'll just let it. I just don't like them getting too tall because when the butterflies get on them, I can't reach them. I need to do some trimming of these too and try and get them to maybe find some of my little mini trellises or put some of my broken clay pots down there to get them up. And the Gara is all leaning forward. It's pushing everybody else forward. Everybody just wants to be in the walkway. This guy out for his morning nectar. There's actually 2 little guys. Look at them, now there's 3. This is the cut leaf coneflower. And as you can see, pollinators love it. I need to speed up my walk because the sun just came out blazing hot and all that rain starting to evaporate, and it is like I feel like I'm in a swamp, which I don't mind, but it's early and I have some other things to do and I just don't want to do it with that swampy feeling. These guys are still blooming, shiny coneflowers. Zinnia is gorgeous. My rose mallow right there. No, there. It's got buds on it, so I'm gonna get blooms. It's so exciting. What I really want to come out here and check is some of these eggs hatched, and I saw babies and I was wondering how they did because it was a downpour, and these are like clumsy caterpillars, but oh, there's a couple. Look at those little polydamas babies. Oh my gosh, you know what those are? Those are pipevine eggs. I do believe they look red. Hang on, let me get them out in the light. Did I say leaves? Eggs. What did I say? They're pipevine eggs, I think. Okay, yes, they are. They do have a red hue. So I'm probably going to take that little stem in and raise them. There's only I think there's 4 eggs, and then those babies that are there too, the little polydamas. I'll have to move them though so they don't accidentally eat the pipevine eggs. But there's a lot more little polydamas babies here. I just don't have, look at him peeking his little head. Hey, booger. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I wish I, oh look, there's more. Look, you can see how red these are. These are pipevine swallowtail eggs. The polydamas eggs are yellow, but maybe I'll take these in because I don't have any caterpillars on them because I do not have a lot of pipevine. I don't think these caterpillars are as cute as the polydamas though, but still I do want to raise some, and I'll photograph them. I'll show you and you can decide for yourself. But to me, the polydamas are the #1 most adorable caterpillars. It's just my personal preference. Look at all these ones. Well, I'm glad to see they hung on in that rain. Look, there's more pipevine eggs here. Wow. So a bunch of pipevine and polydamas caterpillars are going to have to share. Oh my. Okay. Maybe I'll have to go and joyful butterfly again. Okay, I found a stem that have just 2 polydamas on it and no eggs, nothing else. So I'll take that in and I'll raise those 2. I know I have enough for at least that, and then well, actually, I should have taken the one with the 4 because this is more. Oh gosh, do you hear me? Okay, we'll just see what happens. Look at those nice big leaves. Look, here's Ringo and little Miss Ray. You don't see them as much in the videos because it's just been too hot for them to be out. But there they are, and they're adorable. Sniffing. What are you sniffing? Okay, you guys, I'm out checking my spicebush plants for eggs because yesterday morning I found one on my spicebush tree down there, but then the rains came and put an end to my hunt. Well, every leaf in my hand has an egg on it. Look at them all. I just dropped the little leaf, but I'll get it. No worries. So, yes, we're going to take all these in. Okay, so there's the spicebush leaves, and here's the pipevine with the eggs and the 2 polydamas caterpillars. And then there's my other spicebush leaves. And you know what? This video is full, so I'm going to wrap it up here. And please tap the like button if you made it to the end and you're not a subscriber. Well, you should be. So subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video for your end of the video emoji question. Post, comment, an emoji that would let me know what, or give me a hint at what your occupation is. That's right. And if you're retired, see if you can find an emoji that would let me know that. All right, the ball's in your court. I'll see you guys in my next video, which I have an idea for those little the incubator containers for caterpillars, and I ordered something that'll be here tomorrow. So I'm going to try it, and you'll see that in my next video. Bye, everyone.